we have a very fun pop-up paint, and today we're doing it, or I'm doing it, with Robin. Let me show you again. For those of you who've never met Robin,
hello.
There she is.
Woo.
Here she is, and yes, she's holding up a rock because we are going to paint rocks today.
It is August the 10th, 2024.
Tell them what we're going to do with the rocks once we paint them.
Well, after they're painted, then we're going to take a drive down past Leesburg and put them on Bob Ross's grave. He is interred or buried or whatever you want to say at a cemetery.
Yes.
In Florida.
Yes.
Which will be about 60 miles or so from us where we are at.
Correct.
One way.
So we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
And we have all of the the whole table filled with all these acrylic paints.
Yeah.
I have a rock that I'm going to paint. Robin has the rock she's going to paint. And I have to be careful because this is a glass table. And
well, you're punching it. See,
not with my knuckle.
Yeah, but you can see underneath. They're my
correct.
fingers.
But these are rocks, and that's glass.
Yeah.
So the two things have to be careful. And
correct.
And we didn't have a newspaper, but somebody threw one in our driveway.
That's right. So after this, it's going in the garbage because it's unsolicited.
But it's a lot of coupons. You might want to look through.
No, I don't
It's
think
really
so.
no news.
I'll get my
So anyway,
coupons.
we're ready to go, and we're going to paint a landscape on each of the rocks.
I think I'm doing that. Not sure. This rock is real interesting. Like you could paint a whale's face on this side.
Okay.
Or you could paint something else on that side, depending where you
so whatever you want.
So I don't know what I want.
There are no rules, but these rocks will not stay in our possession. They will go. It's a tradition in many places and in many religions, I think. At least I know Jewish people. They put rocks on graves.
Yes.
As a sign of respect. So we're going to do this as a sign of respect and thanksgiving to Bob Ross because he inspired so many people to paint. And I was watching videos and I didn't realize how many really, truly beautiful paintings he's done.
Oh, yeah, because he does more than just in the time frame of his television show.
Right.
He has a museum at New Smyrna Beach here in Florida.
Yes.
They also give classes down there.
Yes.
And it's pretty amazing. Bob Ross is was a very fun person. And he does make a lot of people happy. He's still syndicated all these years after he's passed. And everybody enjoys watching him. He just makes you feel good.
So the only problem I have, if you're not doing the landscape, you're not going to be able to do any happy trees.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do a landscape. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to get started.
Happy
and
trees.
and this is a two-part. This is a two-part video. So this is part one. And then when we go to Bob Ross's gravesite, then we will make a second video.
Yeah.
Which may not be a long one, but we'll see. Okay?
It'll be something, yeah. But thank God for Bob Ross.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
And start painting our landscapes. We have all these colors to choose from.
A lot of colors.
A lot of colors. And I gave you a palette paper.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
And unless you choose something else.
No, that's fine. It's shiny. You know,
You don't have to use it like that. All right.
No, Bob Ross is
and if you think about it, the canvas is super small. It's just the size of a rock. So
yeah, it's tiny, but it still takes a while to do it.
It takes a little while. So here we go. We're going to paint these rocks now.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing we're doing is we're looking for reference photos. And I think I found the one I'm going to use.
Nice.
It's right there. And that's from a photographer named Bailey Zindel. And I found it on unsplash.com. So if any of you ever want a reference photo that is online with the intent of people using it either as photographs or as reference photos, unsplash.com is a great place to go. You can also go to Pexels, PEXELS.com.
Yeah, I haven't found one yet.
So Robin's looking for it. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. You can tell it's got lots of happy little trees, got some water, got some mountains. It's perfect for Bob Ross, but I'm not Bob Ross. But we're just going to have fun. Okay?
You betcha.
Okay, I'm going to start with my sky. Let's start with the sky at the top. It's an easy call, right? Get a little bit of blue. Here's my colors I chose. I have some kind of a blue, some kind of an orange, yellow ochre, an ultramarine blue, or I think that's cyan, I think, and some kind of a yellow, a light green, a blue, a gray green, and a white, of course. And of course, since this is acrylic paint, I can just go ahead and start painting the sky right now, and I can paint over it. That's what I love about acrylic on rock, is I can paint over it. Let it dry and paint over it. Like with watercolor, you have to plan it out a little bit better.
Yeah.
But with the acrylic, you can just scrub it on, and make sure I keep it in the frame of this camera here. And that's all I've done so far. I'm going to add a little bit of white now while it's still wet, because remember, Bob Ross had this technique. It was called wet on wet. Wet on wet was not invented by him. It was actually something Monet used, and a lot of artists used it. And of course, with oils, if you were not doing wet on wet, then you had to wait sometimes weeks before things were the way they should be. What am I saying? It's not here where they should be. I'm trying to videotape and talk at the same time and paint. What was I trying to say there? You had to wait for them to be dry before you could actually do painting on dry paint, because it took so long. All right, so I've got my sky done. Now let me see how Robin is doing.
Quick.
Well, it's a small rock. Okay, now let's see how you're doing.
That's my picture.
So there's your reference photo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make some happy trees, so it's not going to look exactly like that.
Okay.
It's a picture I took on one of our hikes.
It's your own picture.
Yeah, it is.
All right, good. And do you know what colors you're going to use yet?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you got your palette ready?
Yeah, it's all
Let's see.
set.
What do you got? Oh,
Right there.
tell me what you
There's
got.
a lot of greens.
Greens, blues, and whites?
Blues and whites, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that's it, and that's my rock right there.
There's your rock.
See, I already got the little.
Oh, you got a little paint on it.
The
Okay.
dirty thing on there. Yeah.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see what I've done so far. I've got the mountains painted in there. I used Payne's Gray, which is my magic color. And there's the sky with a little bit of sunlight coming up out of the horizon, and then the other mountain. So I got two groups of mountains and nothing yet on the bottom of the rock. And let's see how Robin is doing.
Oh, here I am.
Very good.
That's my trees and my other trees, my groups of trees, and my little sandbar thing there.
All
I'm
right.
slow. I'm not.
No, you're not.
You know.
You're not slow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you are slow. How about I put it that way?
Okay.
All right, so far I have the sky, the distant mountains, and the happy trees in the midground. I don't know if everything where my thumb is, under my thumb, is the water. It's going to be the water once I get it done.
No, that's a Rolling Stone song. Under my thumb, it's in my head now.
Under my thumb, and it's a Rolling Stone. Oh my gosh.
Now it's in my head.
And let me see.
Thank you
Let me
very
see your
much.
progress. Hold it up to the
Okay.
to the viewers.
I got my tree line in there.
Okay.
I got my little sandy thing. I'm working on my water.
All right.
So
Most important question. Are you
Yes.
having fun?
I am.
Are you experiencing the joy of painting?
I am.
Yes.
I wonder if Bob Ross trademarked that phrase, the joy of painting.
I don't
because
know,
it's
but that was the name of his show,
title.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if he trademarked it.
All right. I think I am finished with my Bob Ross rock
Of course you are.
that we're going to leave on his grave
Yeah.
when we get there. Probably not for a couple days. And as you can see, I didn't really duplicate the reference photo, but I think you get the idea. It's got the happy trees. I was going to put some more happy trees in the foreground, but it just didn't seem to be necessary. So there's the only thing I need to do now is put the gloss over it, the varnish, and let's see how Robin is doing.
Okay.
I know you feel like we're not going fast enough, or you're not going fast enough, but you're doing fine.
All right. Okay. I'm working on my sky now and my clouds.
All right.
Working on that.
Perfect. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You having fun?
Yes, I am.
The joy
of painting.
Of
Are
painting.
you having fun too?
I'm having fun.
And it's very creative.
Remember that song?
And what's really great, even though we've each chosen a reference photo, is that we have different styles, and whatever the person's style is, I mean, it's not going to be exactly like the photo. Or if you go plein air, like we like doing plein air paintings, it's, you know, it's not going to be exactly what you see, but it's pretty close.
Well,
And
Robin and I have gone plein air painting, and if you look at her painting and my painting, it looks like we were in two different places.
That's right.
Which is, but that's cool. I love the idea that it's this, you know, on the Papa Paints Facebook group, people post their photos of their artwork, and it's just amazing how many different styles there are.
I know, I love looking at them.
So
it really is nice.
All right, so I gotta let mine dry now, and then I'll put some shiny stuff on it, and then maybe I'll put something on the back. Maybe I'll write,
To Bob.
"Thank you, Bob Ross, for the many years of inspiring artwork." Yeah, that's what I'll write. Something like that.
Ta-da!
All right.
I think I'll put a little more poofiness in the trees, but that's my happy little palm tree.
Happy little palm tree.
Because it's Florida.
Yeah.
And I got the water, I got the little rocks,
Yeah.
and I got the trees in the distance. I'll make it a little more poofy and a little more shady, but otherwise I am finished.
Right. Let's see if I can get you to hold it over here, so because I'm not sure it's getting enough light.
Okay. All right.
Let's get it from this side.
All right. There it is.
There we go. Now I can see it better.
There you go. And I got a happy little palm tree.
That's beautiful.
So thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
And what I did on mine is I wrote, oh, there it is, "A happy little stone. Thank you, Bob Ross."
Nice.
And on the front is the seascape, or whatever, the mountainscape. Now we just gotta let them dry, and we cover them with, are you gonna write on the back of yours?
I am. I gotta put poofies on my little trees there.
All right, a little touch up. All right.
Just a little poofies.
All right.
Because I'm never ever done.
No, you have to keep
I
going.
have to look at it.
Now you're adding your varnish.
Yep.
To shine it up. And say what you said again. It makes all the difference in the world,
The
right?
varnish makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, it brings everything out. Makes it real nice.
it does.
It does. It makes it look finished.
Yeah. And you wrote on the back of yours also.
I did.
And I have varnish on mine now. You can see it's a lot shinier. I have to hold it till it dries, though, because it's not dry yet.
Yeah, I don't have anything on the back yet.
No, I don't either. But on the back of mine, I wrote, I don't know if I showed you this already, "A happy little stone. Thank you, Bob Ross." And I put my name. I didn't put Papa. I just put my
And
name.
I wrote, "A happy palm tree and happy Florida. Thank you, Bob Ross." Today's date and my name.
There you go.
So, that's that. I'm waiting for it to dry.
Well, there's our two rocks that we painted to bring to Bob Ross's grave. There's the one Robin did. There's the one I did. And there's the two of them. So we're letting them sit out here. I did end up putting some spray varnish on it. I just thought it would be more protective than the acrylic varnish. All right, stay tuned for part 2, where we bring the rocks to Bob Ross's grave.